Where are we playing in 2019? Where are we building our forever home? And we've had twists and turns, but we're working toward it. We're getting closer and closer.
I feel like we're on House Hunters.
Yeah, it is house hunters for a soccer team.
When it comes to a stadium, let's make sure that that game day experience is key for the fan base.
It certainly would be a good solution if once we get down field level, things look okay.
What I wonder is, in all seriousness, what is behind that goalpost over there and why is it not over here? I mean, you can see just from here, some of the seating looks like it's seen better days, but yeah. It's 15,000 seats apparently, so we don't have to use all 15,000 of those. So if we could just take maybe a couple of the center sections and...
Yeah.
When it comes to stadium, that's been one of the areas where people are most vocal. It's the first question we get asked at every event. Everyone has a suggestion where we should play, and we take those to heart, but at the same time, there are a lot of things that we know or are learning through the process about stadiums that people think we might be able to play at that, in fact, we can't realistically play at.
There's so many different boxes that we had to check, from U.S. Soccer Federation requirements to league requirements to our own personal preferences.
The number of parking spaces, field width is a primary concern.
A quality surface, whether it's artificial or it's grass.
There's going before, county governments, city governments, depending on, where you're gonna be. We looked at Serene Stadium, we looked at high school fields, and, ultimately, we're running out of options.
It was very disheartening to hear an ultimate no for different reasons with each place. When we started the stadium search, we had in our mind 2 to 3 options that we felt were the best options. And we went down a path, frankly, for 2-3 months, thinking those were the only options. For many reasons, with each, things didn't work out, whether it was field width or renovation cost. Frankly, we were starting to run out of options. And it had gotten to the point where we were spending free time just cruising around Google Earth. I see this bright green rectangle, and I look and Chris is next to me and I kind of pause and I say, what's that? And why is it so green? And it's Legacy Early College. And I knew about Legacy Early College. I'd been over there. I always thought they had a football field, frankly. And I'm seeing this big soccer field on Google Maps. So I kind of can't believe this was under our nose the whole time and we didn't even consider it as an option.
There's locker room access right in that building over there that's direct from the field. So
right.
You can go from outside, they don't have to go through a gym.
And unlike Serene, we don't have to talk about busing people to
right.
another side or anything like that.
Once the guys are here for the match, they're here, which is great. Measuring it out, it's great. I mean, it's almost full size.
Yeah.
It's great condition. It's not, it's probably under 5 years old.
An area that's not far, 2 blocks maybe off the trail, and maybe 3 blocks from Hampton Station.
Yeah, Hampton Station's close by.
It was the first stadium or field that we were in that you can look around and we could envision it, and the potential there just was off the charts.
We wanted year one to set the tone that we are in fact a professional team. First off, about the pitch itself. When we went out and toured it, we were impressed. It's a synthetic field, but it's a FIFA grade, synthetic turf. So it's really high quality. There are no stands surrounding this field to speak of. We are working with a company called Seating Solutions. From here, wrapping around to this goal side over here, is about 4,100 seats.
There's a great lawn area across the street next to what will be kind of our main season ticket holder parking down here. And we're going to activate this space regardless of if you have a ticket or not. This is going to be a fun family zone that will have food trucks, music, face painting, games, cornhole. I don't know if any of y'all have seen our soccer darts, our giant soccer dart board, something like that over here. So great space to be able to get to the game early, have some entertainment, and then hopefully stick around. The process that we've been going through on this, mainly because of the press box and a couple other things surrounding the field, we had to apply for a variance request because they're closer to the road than zoning rules allow for. So we're working our way towards a November 14th meeting with the Board of Zoning Appeals. And out of respect to that process, we've not announced anything because we don't want to seem like we're trying to sway public opinion. There's a process that plays out, and those committees have the way they like to see things presented and done. And we feel very confident about the work we've put into getting this ready for an approval on the 14th.
We don't have approval right now to play there. We're going through the process of Board of Zoning Appeals to get those, approvals lined up. The school is transformational. So to play on their field and to create a stadium environment there where so much special work is being done to change a neighborhood for the better is really, really exciting for us.
Coming up on the next episode of Game Plan.
So we're out here at Legacy Field, really making club history with the first time we've done any technical side play.
We're going to be having tryouts to see if there are players out here that'll be able to make our roster and become part of our organization on the field.
It's very important that you respect the process and respect each other. Guys, come on in for a minute real quick. Just walk it in here.